Hello everybody out there in YouTube land. So we are gonna go out for our second time sailing here. I thought I'd show you guys what we do to get the boat ready. So we have a steering pedestal here. So I have a cover on it so that water doesn't get down in it, because I don't have it fully watertight on top, because we have the mount for the chart plotter. So after next year I'm going to get this all sealed, and then I won't have to have that on there, but it's still good to have it on there just to protect this plastic part. So next what we have to do is come down here and we take off this nut so we can put on the steering wheel. I take that off every time I leave the boat, just so you have a little more room to walk around back here, or when we're not out sailing. So we take that off, and then we come over here and we put it on the shaft, and then it has a pin that you put in. So you hold that with both fingers. This is also why you want to do this before you get out sailing or anything, because if you were walking around you definitely could drop it. So you just push it up, grab the nut here, and tighten it on. So our wheel this winter, I got bored and I used some paracord and I wrapped it around just so you have a little more grip. So after we get that done, we open up the back locker here so it can get all aired out. We have an inboard OMC sail drive, so then there's an inboard gas tank, so you want to make sure all the fumes get out. And then you go down in the cabin, and on the wall here I have my engine fan set up. So I just hit power and then engine fan, and that comes on back here. So I let that run for a couple minutes just to make sure everything's good. And then we come back up here and there's a ball to prime the gas tank or the motor. So you squeeze that till it gets hard. And then that's how you know it's primed. And then we don't have a key, so we have to use a screwdriver. So you just turn this to turn it on. And then hopefully it fires right up. So it's pretty windy today. I got a little wind gauge here. Let's check it out and see what we get. On the Windy app on my phone, it said we had like 15 to 18 mile an hour gusts. Since all we have is the mainsail up, let's see, get it to, there we go. Let's see what we have. 8 mile an hour winds, so not too bad. So I'm gonna get everything all ready, and then I'll pull away from the dock, and then we just fire up the motor and head out. I'm gonna set up my action cam here, and we'll hopefully get some good sailing footage. Here we go, out on the big pond. As the seagulls wish us luck. They really just want some food. So I'm gonna get out there a little ways, and then I'll come back once we get the front Genoa out. Alright, we are back. So I have the sail trimmed a little bit better. I brought the car back for the Genoa, or Genoa, I think that's how you say it. So it flattened out the foot of the sail there instead of having more of a billow, and we're doing a lot better with the gusting. So we're getting gusts up to 18 miles an hour, so sometimes you start to tip, and then other times it almost dies and you're just sitting here. But we did it. believe we are going 2 knots. We're making bubbles. All right, everybody out there in YouTube land, back with another update. We're going 3.4, 3.6. I got us up to 4.5 a little while ago, and we had some good tipping action there. So we're not the no BS just sailing yet, but we're out here. Well, we had our second sail and it went good. We're heading back into the marina. It's just up here. The colors on the trees are amazing. I don't know if you can see them with the camera very well going into the sun or not, but they are pretty cool. Well, everybody, we made it back to the marina safely. We didn't tip over or sink. So that's a wonderful day sailing. So this was our second time sailing after fixing everything up.